A lot of the Kha'Zix mains probably main Bel'Veth now. Yeah, that makes sense. I would get that 100%.
Everyone does look better in red.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
There is much darkness around you.
I think their Jogi's autofilled. Top is a Rengar OTP. Rengar OTP and top lane's kind of scary. Against a Darius though, if Darius gets a lead, it should be easy. I believe our mid is autofilled as well. Am I just so elegant today? I don't know. Just went in my closet, was like, oh, this looks nice.
Light on my feet.
Ow.
Minions have spawned.
What change about Bel'Veth? Nothing really. There's a lot of sleeping giants in League. Whenever they become meta, like whenever she's just like playable in the meta, because a lot of her counters used to be meta, and now that like none of her counters are really meta, she kind of gets to go with a lot of easy matchups. That happens when a lot of champs get nerfed. You look at the meta right now, Bel'Veth just does really well. Also the itemization paths that she can go with Stridebreaker, it's pretty OP. Titanic Hydra, it's pretty OP. So make sure of her just falling into the meta, her already being a good champion, and the items suiting her better than any other champ. It's kind of how champions become OP. It's not necessarily like, it doesn't need to be a direct buff. It's like kind of like indirect buffs. Alright, let's see. This game, I kind of need to focus up. We're up against Rengar, right? I could keep an eye out for an early gank top, but just see how these trades are going already. It's not looking too plausible.
Neither time nor violence will end me.
I know how this guy plays this. The shove in, that is. Maybe look for something.
What does lost mean anyway?
Nice. Best thing you can do is just not panic in those situations. No, please don't. Ah! That's fine. The best thing you can do is just not panic in those situations, like waste my flash for no reason. If Rengar's in a bush, he's gonna be able to jump on me no matter what. At most, I could maybe like flash out of vision there, but I knew that he didn't have the damage to kill me there. I was pretty confident. If you understand how Rengar's kit is, I waited specifically to go in when it was like a vulnerable time period for him. So that's pretty much what it was. You think stuttering hinders streaming? No, not at all. People that watch are very understanding, to be honest.
I have mastered every weapon of war. No rattling tool will prove an exception.
Okay, Jarvan did like a 3-camp bot, big gank top here. This is so bad for him to die, sadly. Wait, he doesn't die? Wait, what? Actually lives? He leaves? I should head back top. Let's not prioritize my bot side camps. It's a weird thing for this guy to do, to be honest, because look, he gets nothing out of this. At most, he looks for my camp here, right? That's why I went to go for my topside camps instead of defending my bot side camps, because Jarvan was going to be in my top side, so he just takes my camps for free if I don't go up there. But since I went up there, I was able to just contest him. And I don't know why he just randomly fought me, because that just gives me orbs for free. Because there's 0% chance he'll ever kill me as a Jarvan against a Kayn. That's why it's very, like, some champs are very particular with, like, being able to invade and not invade, and Jarvan's not one of those champs that can invade, just because realistically you don't have the damage output. You have the mobility, but not the damage output. Look with the games. Yeah, thanks, Cap.
I am the weapon.
Lies soon the mind, don't they?
I let you go, and you will die.
You will lose.
Enemy has been slain.
Yes, top is doing well. Putting in that early pressure into my top lane just to help make sure that they could get through a smoother game here. Another thing that I noticed is that Vayne used her sums to like fight that fight. She used it to survive as well. So with that in mind, I can click to punish the Vayne. If I can punish the Vayne, Kai'Sa already has a big CS lead, so as long as we get her some kills, this game will be really easy for us. But until then, it's kind of like a bleeding wound. We need to put a band-aid on that lane ASAP. Not sure if diving is the right call. At least not right now. Not with this wave. Let's try nonetheless. I'm gonna put some faith into my team here because I have Core JJ as my support. He's a really good support. Very well respected as well. Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, nice. Get so much out of that. Honestly, you could probably go for another one here. Ah, never mind. Killed it away. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Gotta roll. Gotta roll. Don't need to be too overzealous here. Yeah, see, so just being able to rationalize these sort of things, like, okay, someone uses this, you need to have this as a way to punish. This is why it's very important to be very attentive. So I know a lot of people, I get a lot of flack for it, probably more than any other content creator I've seen, but I'm very self-aware and I'm very, like, always fidgety with my map, spamming tab, looking at everything. But it's because that level of awareness can lead to that level of reward, where we're able to get a 3-0 Kai'Sa. When it was a 2-0 Vayne, down, what, 20, 30 CS, now we have a 3-0 Kai'Sa who's up 30 CS. Makes the game a lot easier. I'm not saying it's won, but it makes the game a lot easier. Just being able to understand that I can do that with these champions and with our setup and everything, very important. So Jarvan's pinging for me to start it. Or not Jarvan, what am I saying? Darius. Darius. Wrong person, but this essentially is just saying that he can rotate here, help me do it, which, perfect. I do want to take this. And as you can see, I put a control on the opposite objective there, just so if Jarvan ever looked to solo the objective, I'd have full awareness of it. I'd be able to move to it immediately. No fear of it being taken, you know? So it works out really well for us here. And this is kind of just being able to like control the map. This is how much control a jungler can have, especially with the proper lanes. This is why it's so addicting to play on higher elo, because you find such good unspoken synergy as you get higher and higher elo. You know, being able to understand that I have core JJ, being able to understand that I have this really good top laner, this really good mid laner. They understand the proper rotations, they understand the proper calls without me needing to type it out. It's kind of just unspoken, like I mentioned earlier. Unspoken synergy.
Smell of blood in the water.
Ari kind of hovered down during that, so it kind of makes me think that we're gonna look for something down there. But this is a perfect time to look for something up here. Yeah, there. That gives them a triumph there. They're gonna be down there for a while, so I'm just gonna send the rift right now. It's good to trade dragon for this because I get my form, so I have a timer to work with. I get the rift crash, and we get to punish top some more. The only thing we need is our bot lane to survive, which is kind of asking for a lot, but yeah, it's not the best. See, the importance of this is that I also knew that I can get an invade because I knew this buff just spawn. And if I'm fast enough, then I could go defend my bot side. And usually, see, that make it a play in a play in a play right now, to where I'm not only making the play to get the objective and then get the kill top, but then I'm also kind of enticing him to go to my bot side so I can kill him there because he's on the dragon right now. So if he goes dragon and invade, then I kill him. So that's kind of how you need to think ahead as a challenger player. You know, you can't be thinking about so one-dimensionally. You need to think about the big picture. It doesn't say dragon has died in the next 3 seconds. Means I could steal it. Yeah, but he didn't even take the dragon. What the hell? What am I playing against? This is full challenger lobby? If anyone in chat could tell me why this guy didn't take dragon and make sense to me, I'll give you 5 buckaroos. Makes sense. Make it make sense. Because Jarvan wasn't present during the gank. Jarvan wasn't present during an invade, and he didn't take dragon. What was Jarvan doing? I'm not flaming, I'm just asking a question. Which sounds like flaming, but I promise I'm not flaming. Please make it make sense. I did not get invaded. Jarvan did not contribute to the bot fight. He also did not secure the dragon. What was Jarvan doing? He nowheres. Yeah, at this point it's smarter for me to prioritize just playing around bot and giving up my topside camps. Because of North America. He DC'd because he's bad. He's hungry. He was watching my stream. Those are actually all good reasons. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. Got a flash. Flash. Good. Yeah, see, that's the thing about helping top out early is that now I just never need to help them out. Helping out laners to where they become self-sufficient is like the best thing you could do.
Whom should I obey? Master Zed or the farm implement with delusions of grandeur?
Nah, it's not worth it. Because I die 100% if I go for it. Me dying is never worth it.
Tell me, was it desperation that led you to me?
Oh, I'll get the wave, yeah, sure.
Turret plating will fall soon.
See, that's something that I wanted to do, but I was just like, I'm not gonna do it just because, you know, I don't really like to take lanes with. I don't like to take waves without being told to take waves, you know? It's like the same thing with jungle. Like, I don't like it when laners take my camps unless I tell them they can take my camps. So, kind of just a mutual respect between like a good team, you know? Ah, that's close. I was hoping to get the ult off there. Oh no, that's really bad. Giving a shutdown like that to Vayne is horrendous.
Shut down.
But you know what's good? Is that understanding how team comps work. Because Vayne is enabled to carry, right? Is enabled to carry. So hurting all that gold means she's going to build a lot of damage, right? What counters an 80 carry with a lot of damage? Assassin with even more damage. What is the gender percentage of your audience in YouTube? I think it's like 99% male, 1% female. Not even 1% female, 1% other. 99% male, 1% other. I don't have a single female viewer. On YouTube. I tell my teammates to take the camps when I know I'm not going to be around like topside for like a prolonged period of time. That way, you know, just in case, like, let's say they're getting shoved in and they have nothing to do, then they can take it, right? It's a very specific moment. Team's looking Jover.
The reaping begins with
Yeah, let's do the objective here. The objective, but I also want to get an invade here if I can.
Your turret has been destroyed.
This game is far from over.
I read the whisper of darkness.
Believe it or not, blue buff is actually better for me than getting Rift here, just because of the value I can make with a blue buff. Do I want a female viewer? Just one? Yeah. One female viewer, please. Do I go purple? Purple is a very specific scenario where you find yourself wanting to go red, but you get your blue form first. You're like, I don't want to wait out the timer. Then you just go purple.
Die. Simple.
For play.
This is as it was meant to be.
Why does it auto path you into the wall? That's so obnoxious. I hate it that it does that. Like, I'm Kayn, I go through walls, but it puts me through the portal, I mean. Like, why does it do that? Auto portal. Yeah, no, we don't fight this, ever. Actually, yeah, maybe we do, because they're trolling it. Once again, Jarvan's allergic to objectives. Obviously, now they're grouping forward. They're like, oh wait, guys, we could just do this.
Enemy has been slain.
Ah, crud.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That only served to sharpen my focus.
Uh, we gotta move around the map smarter. We're just moving around the map very stupidly. Never let them know your next move. Go 5v5. It's not a bad idea. We just have very bad vision control. We have good vision setup, but bad control. Like, they're getting too many free wards on the map.
Reaping begins with purpose. I am everywhere.
Nice. Let's go! Yippee! Ow.
Has been slain.
Ah, I just got one shot by Rengar. Did I waste Rift up for that? Do I? I think I do. It's actually Ari that one shot me. I shouldn't have walked into that. I was just trying to help that guy out. I think Rift actually trolled me because I had Blue Orb there. That plays so much easier. Do I get this off? No, it's actually, I think it's like, actually maybe. I just gotta smash my 4 key. I think if I smash my 4 key hard enough, I get it. Let's see. Smashing.
A lucky
Oh! Fuck. It was only like 0.1 second before I couldn't get it.
This is the right choice.
I'm so sad. I actually wasted Rift. I mean, taking Rift doesn't really do anything for you. It's just like a little crash, getting tier 2 tower half down. I would like this blue. I think Darius being a 1v3 is just horrible for us. We're so separated in these fights. Is it kind of funny that I mentioned how we had such like unspoken coordination earlier, and then we just like don't know how to play a team fight? Hit LeBlanc on a carry. She has a lot more damage than I do.
Kill the mind, build the mind, free the mind.
If we don't focus their carries, we're just gonna lose.
Die.
Because Vayne scales better than any of us. You got Triforce. Once she gets one more item, she'll start getting tanky. And it is Jover.
The blade of millennia exercise.
I even think playing for Dragon at this point is a plausible win con. It seems so grief. No.
Everywhere.
Look at how much they use on me. 1 and 2. That's not good.
Enemy rampage.
The darken is gone. Next.
Yeah. Okay, Geis is Kaising. I'm so sad I couldn't get my ulti off there. I got CC'd for 5.5 seconds? Oh my god. Jesus. Game seems weak. Nah, it's not that. It's just look at how the enemy team is playing and look at how they're building. Lots of HP, and they're playing uber safe. That's why I'm saying we like need LeBlanc to like poke and be aggressive, because I can't poke and be aggressive because they just hard send me. They've hard sent me like 3 times now, and it's not been able to do anything. Because they rationalize how much of a threat I could be. But the thing is that when they do that, my other carries just pop off. That's why sometimes it's nice to get a bunch of assists, because even if you're getting focus, at least your team can do so much with it. That's where you type it all, Chad. Got me though. That's toxic. Just a non-toxic streamer. Oh no. Let's get picked.
I was forged for the uncaring problem.
An ally has been slain.
Wait, what? My E did not let me go through the wall. What the flip? Yeah, look how much damage I did them because they're stacking HP. That and the fact that I only have 1 kill. So, makes sense.
Walks in my shadow.
Non-toxic in-game. Out of game. This guy's flipping toxic. Rose costing the game. She's just looking for angles, which is a smart idea, but the enemy team is playing so Papega. You know why they actually have any chance of winning this? It's because they're playing so stupid that it's actually working. Because the Rel expects the game to go in a more sophisticated manner, but because they're playing so stupid, it's unpredictable. The enemy team is actually succeeding from playing stupid. Because they're just perma-grouping and sharing resources to try and attempt to, like,
Kill the body,
I don't know,
free the
get
body,
kills back.
free the body.
But ideally, yeah, look at their CS. They're all down CS, like exponentially down in CS. Because they have no macro, they just perma-group. They're like perma 5-man death ball comp. Sometimes that can work though. It's not a bad strategy. But ideally, it's never gonna work against a smart team.
Every threat's a target.
It's like when nothing else works, this works, you know what I mean? All else fails, why not? I respect it, honestly. It's a commendable mentality to have. But I just want to tell you how stupid it is because you're just going to wind up falling so far behind in gold next B.
My power over the body
Nice.
shall be unwilling.
This has to be one of the funniest games I've ever positioned. Because I'm literally just positioning to peel my Kaisa as a blue Kayn. I'm a full-blown assassin playing to... Look at this. You can't make this up. I'm playing to peel my Kaisa as an assassin. Because you know what? Stupid strategies need stupid counters. That's what I'm doing. Nice. Yep.
Every course a lesson.
Blue Kayn peeling for 80 carry. Genius. Nice. Not bad. God, I can't move the frickin' minions. Ah, yeah. Okay, it's gone.
Enemy double kill.
I hope I get remembered for my support Kayn gameplay. Dude, all I'm missing is Umbral Glaive. See, this is where sometimes red Kayn could be better in a blue Kayn game because sometimes your team just needs peel. Oh man. Like if I know I have a good 80 carry, I would always play red Kayn because 80 carry is just the carry, you know? Nothing will carry harder than a good 80 carry in this meta. But the thing is that you can't really rely on that. You know why I like blue Kayn? Because nothing will carry harder than an 80 carry, but if the 80 carry gets one shot by a blue Kayn, then suddenly, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Easy. Okay, we're kind of throwing actually. We can still lose this game. This is one of those games that I would lose that I really wanted to win. But I hope it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, this game's easy win. We win this. It's just so sloppy how we're playing, but it's just because the enemies are playing sloppy, so it just makes for a whole sloppy game. These are kind of fun to play though. I don't mind them. Usually when things get sloppy, they get more creative. You're kind of thinking outside the box. All of the song.
Your team has destroyed
Okay. Like I was like, I've done my job. I got the kills. I got the inhibs.
has been
Easy.
slain.
Champ's so stupid. Bro. Champ is broken.
Others need light.
Rel's just an idiot. You think Rel's an idiot? You know what's funny is that this is probably one of the most worldly known successful supports in all the history of League of Legends. But in solo queue he can seem like an idiot. That's what solo queue does to you, man. Sometimes you can have a really like unfortunate game. Cause this is Core JJ. He's literally like worldly renowned, worlds winner, multi-successful with every team he's been on, like multi-role. Oh, I got you. G. This is actually such a fun game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh. GG.